In the vast stillness of space, beyond the reach of any sun, there exists a silence so deep that even light cannot escape it. It is a silence older than galaxies, colder than the void, and heavier than time itself. Across this endless ocean of darkness, unseen objects drift, invisible, untethered, unstoppable. They do not shine, yet they shape the light around them. They do not move with purpose, yet their presence bends the very structure of the universe. These are the rogue black holes, cosmic exiles cast adrift by the violence of their own creation. They wander endlessly through the Milky Way, unseen by human eyes, yet powerful enough to alter the paths of stars. And tonight, we ask a question that has haunted astronomers for decades. How many of these invisible wanderers truly exist? Every story begins with light. A black hole begins with a star, a massive, radiant engine of fusion, burning hydrogen into helium and shining with a brilliance that defies imagination. For millions, sometimes billions of years, these stellar giants reign supreme. Their light warms planets, sculpts nebulae, and gives birth to life. But even the brightest stars cannot fight forever. When the nuclear fires within them finally fade, gravity, that most patient of cosmic forces, begins to pull inward. The balance that held the star stable collapses. In its final moments, the star becomes a paradox, both dying and exploding at once. Its outer layers erupt outward in a supernova, brighter than entire galaxies for a brief instant, while its core implodes under its own weight. Atoms are crushed, space and time warp inward. The result is a singularity, a point of infinite density where the laws of physics themselves seem to break. The light dies. The star becomes a shadow, a black hole. Most black holes remain anchored to their origins, locked in orbit around companions or hidden deep within the galactic disk. But in the chaotic violence of the cosmos, not all stay bound. Sometimes, the explosion that birthed the black hole is asymmetric, sending the newborn object careening through space like a cosmic bullet. Sometimes, two black holes merge, and the recoil from their combined gravitational waves sends the merged remnant flying free from its host galaxy. And sometimes, galactic collisions themselves, titanic cosmic impacts spanning billions of years, fling supermassive black holes into the intergalactic void. These are the rogues, wanderers without homes, drifting in the eternal night. They carry no companions, no orbits, no light. They are pure gravity, adrift in an endless sea of stars. Imagine an object with the mass of the sun compressed into a sphere barely the size of a city. It has no light, no reflection, no outline. Only an invisible field of gravity so intense that it warps the space around it. Now imagine that object hurtling through the galaxy at hundreds of thousands of kilometers per hour. It passes through the interstellar medium silently, leaving no trace, no dust trail, no heat, no visible sign. If such a wanderer passed through our solar neighborhood, we would not see it. We would only feel it, perhaps centuries later, through the strange distortions it left in the orbits of distant stars. These rogue black holes are ghosts in every sense of the word. They drift alone, for eons, across distances that defy comprehension. They might pass through entire star systems, through gas clouds, through the remnants of long-dead planets, and never once collide with a single thing. Every so often, a rogue passes close enough to feed. A drifting cloud of gas, an unlucky star, a shredded planet, all spiral inward, forming a glowing disk of superheated matter. For a few brief moments, the rogue shines in X-rays, screaming across the spectrum before fading again into silence. A flash of fury, then eternal calm. For centuries, these wanderers remained nothing more than theory, a mathematical ghost haunting Einstein's equations. But as our instruments grew sharper and our eyes reached deeper into the cosmos, hints began to appear. Astronomers realized that gravity itself could betray them. When a rogue black hole passes in front of a distant star, its immense gravity bends the light from that star, magnifying it like a cosmic lens. This effect, gravitational microlensing, allows us to detect what cannot otherwise be seen. In 2022, scientists using the Hubble Space Telescope observed such a lensing event. A distant star brightened and dimmed over several months, its light warped by an invisible object crossing its path. When the data was analyzed, the conclusion was astonishing. The object was a solitary black hole, drifting through space roughly 5,000 light-years away. For the first time, humanity had proof rogue black holes truly exist. One had revealed itself not through light, but through gravity, its silent fingerprint etched across the fabric of space-time. But that single discovery raised a haunting question. If we can find one rogue black hole by chance, how many more are out there? Astronomers estimate that the Milky Way contains more than 100 billion stars. From those, perhaps 1 in 1,000 has already collapsed into a black hole. That means our galaxy alone could harbor around 100 million of these dark remnants. Most remain invisible, scattered through the galactic disk like invisible marbles lost among the stars. Tens of millions could be wandering right now, silently drifting between systems, unbound by any gravitational leash. Each one is a time capsule of a star that once was, a relic of creation turned destroyer. And beyond our galaxy, if every galaxy harbors its own hidden swarm of rogues, the universe could contain quintillions of them, more than there are visible stars in the sky. Each one a dark traveler, adrift between galaxies, never to be seen again. It's natural to wonder, what if one came close? If a rogue black hole ever passed near our solar system, we might never know, until it was too late. It would not devour the sun or swallow planets in a violent spectacle. Its gravity, though immense, is bound by distance and mass. But if it came close enough, perhaps a few light years away, its pull could disturb the fragile balance of our system. It could jostle comets from the Oort cloud, sending icy projectiles raining toward the inner planets. It could twist orbits, destabilize trajectories, or even tug entire worlds into new paths. The odds of such an encounter are almost impossibly small. But in a universe measured not in years, but in eons, impossible is never absolute. It is only inevitable given enough time. The era of discovery has only just begun. With next-generation observatories like the Vera C. Rubin Observatory and the Nancy Grace Roman Space Telescope, we are preparing to watch millions of stars simultaneously, searching for the telltale flicker that betrays a rogue's passing. Each detection, each tiny warping of light, will add another pin to the unseen map of the galaxy's black hole population. Meanwhile, gravitational wave observatories, LIGO, Virgo, CAGRA, and the future LISA mission listen for ripples in the fabric of space-time itself. When two black holes collide, they send vibrations across the universe, echoes that can be detected billions of light years away. These signals reveal not just where black holes are, but how they move, merge, and evolve. We are, at last, beginning to hear the music of the dark. And as our technology improves, the silence of the rogue black holes will give way to data, to pattern, to understanding. The invisible is becoming visible. Rogue black holes are the universe's eternal nomads, relics of destruction turned symbols of endurance. They are older than life, older than worlds, and destined to outlast them all. As the universe ages, as stars exhaust their fuel and galaxies fade into red embers, the black holes will remain. They will continue their slow, solitary drift through the cosmic night, swallowing the last remnants of matter, feeding on the ghosts of what once was. In the far future, when even black holes begin to evaporate through Hawking radiation, the rogues will persist a little longer, shrinking, fading, whispering the last energy back into the void. When they vanish, the universe will be truly dark and utterly still. But for now, they roam, unseen, unheard, undying, each one a silent testament to gravity's power and to the violent, beautiful chaos from which the universe was born.